What happened? Anyway. Yeah, hi. Yeah. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night. Well, not late night. It's the day of WWE Backlash review or Backlash 2024. Despite the uninteresting build to basically the build to this entire show, like the show at least wasn't too terrible. I will say that the show wasn't the worst pay-per-view I've seen. There are way worse shows, but it doesn't mean that it didn't have some garbage. That's what I have to say. But there are certain things I did like of the show. Well, not really. It wasn't a terrible show, okay? It could have been way worse. The fact that people are saying, though, that this show is so great that it met among expectations because of the crowd, like, okay, just because the crowd was, they're so happy that they're getting wrestling in their country, does not mean the show is good, people. Just saying. It's the truth, like, there's some, like, that's like saying, like, again, like, the sad reality is that a lot of people praise the Raw after Manias in the past few years because, get it, the crowd is good. Like, why? If you really think about it, if you go back to watch the Raws from, like, after WrestleManias, like, it really started, like, since, like, what, WrestleMania 28, then 29, then even after 30 and 31. If you look at, like, for example, the Raw after WrestleMania 31 and the Raw after WrestleMania 32, those Raws were very boring. Okay? They were very fucking boring. The crowd were very electric and whatever, but does not mean the fucking show was good. Was this show terrible? Not necessarily, but it's still, like, And a lot of people are overrating the Styles versus Cody Rhodes match, where, again, in my honest opinion, that match was pretty boring. I'm sorry. I mean, until, like, the last 10 minutes of it, it kind of picked up. I will say the last 10 minutes was fine. But if you really think about it, that match is so overrated already. Like, people are overrating this match as great. And it could be a contender to Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson. Like, why are you trying to compare yourself to fucking that shitty match? Why? Why are you, like, that's already a problem. Trying to compete with AEW with their gay shit. Like, why? Fuck that. And not just that, like, seriously, at the same time, like, that match has no heat to really give a fuck to make... I'm sorry. I did not care about the Styles and AJ match from the get-go. And I still don't care. And now that it's over, why should I care? What, they're going to do another rematch? Like, what's the point of a rematch when the match definitely happened? What, why would I want to see another one? There's no heat. I don't care. The match happened. Smarts got their hour-long jizz fest. This match was probably like 30 fucking minutes, and it was pretty fucking boring for like almost half of it. I'm sorry, I don't care. And the only reason why the match will probably, oh, get it, a table spot happened during the match. Why? If you take out the table spot, and you really take out, like, again, this match was pretty gay, too. This match had the gay technical wrestling bullshit, and then also, like, they're, like, standing up, like, they're talking, like, like, they're, like, not fighting each other, like, oh, yeah, we're gonna beat the ass, I'm gonna fuck you up the ass there, yeah, like, just, like, who the fuck, what kind of shit is that in-ring psychology? Like, come on here. And how's the in-ring psychology that Cody was to jump around and fucking do the shit? And you know what the stupid thing is? The gayest thing about this match, too? Cody Rhodes like to pretend he hates fucking Stardust. And he fucking, like, again, he left this club because of the Stardust character. Yeah, you're going on to fucking do the fucking gay Stardust pose, you fucking faggot. What a hypocrite. That's all I have to say. But yeah, other than that main event, I thought the main event was very boring. I mean, was it the worst main event in the world? No. But it's like, at the same time, Smarks like to overrate the match, saying, that match was very good, 5 stars, and like, I'm surprised, I hate Dave Meltzer doesn't rate this 4.5. Why do you guys care that Dave Meltzer says anything? Why do you guys care that Dave Meltzer rates this shit? Obviously, I fucking crap on Dave Meltzer, but that's because the fact that this guy has this credibility bullshit. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Like, what are you doing? Why are you guys... That it's y'all fault, too, like, why you guys are praising him. Make fun of the guy. That's what you guys should be doing. Doesn't help that you got these people that fucking, like, worship this guy. It's fucking retarded. Whatever. Anyways, the match was very overrated. But other than that, the show wasn't really too terrible. If you really think about it, though, like, this show... It wasn't the worst, but if you really think about it, this show honestly feels like it was a 3-hour Raw in France. And if it happened in France, if this was a Raw in France, it wouldn't have been the worst Raw of all time. But the problem is, this is a fucking pay-per-view. This is a premium live event, right? As they call it nowadays. It was okay, but not necessarily great. It just still kind of really felt like glorified Raw-ish. And that's just my opinion. I have to say that's the nicest way I can put it. Wasn't worse. It wasn't terrible. If you really compare it to like last year, I would even say maybe like last year's Backlash show was kind of better than this. Maybe. But I will say this show had a good opener. I will give it that. This show had a great opener. And it's just, if you think about it, I was really more impressed with the opening match than the entire main event. And it also makes you think. If you really think about it, Solo versus Cody would have been a better match to happen. It would have had more heat if they did what they did with that opener to the main event. And I wouldn't care if Cody was to lose against Solo. I would not have cared, because at least there will be a story. So much for, at WrestleMania, one story closes, an even better one begins. Like, and it's fucking Styles versus Cody. Who the fuck cares? And there's no heat. There's no story with that match. They like to pretend, get it, Bullet Club, 2 Georgia boys. I don't give a fuck the outback, bunch of boring Georgia motherfuckers. Like, you're just as shit as Florida Georgia Line, that shitty fucking band. Who the fuck cares? God, damn, we're 2 Texas boys, or whatever, 2 Georgia boys. I faced Dusty Rhodes. Dusty. It's always fucking Dusty. You know what? This shit is legit Dusty. It's fucking dusting up the fucking joint. Because how fucking pale this shit is. How fucking garbage. I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, again, like, the whole Solo... Like, imagine Solo versus Cody. Unless they do that in, like, a fake future pay-per-view. Like, that itself... is like, I would be intrigued with what they're doing with Solo right now. If that's the story right there, why is Solo's targeting Owens, not Cody? You know what I mean? And then that should have been the feud. If you really think about it, that should have been the feud. And then who cares if Cody was to be a transitional champ? He had a long title reign after all. Maybe it's time to have fucking some short title reigns. Would that make Cody look like shit? Sure. But, like, at the same time, like, that itself, people are returning on Cody. Come on here. Who the fuck cares? Solo with this Bloodline faction, it's actually freaking, it's a good story developing, It's good. But anyways, let's start the show. I think the pre-show started with, they had CM Punk, that cute fucking chick, I don't know, the Raw reporter, and I don't know. I don't fucking know who else was there. Not that I care. I don't know. Somebody. Was it Byron Saxon, that boring fucking stupid black guy? I don't give a fuck. So that's what happened. I don't know. I did not know when the show was starting. I was surprised to know that, it's like still 1 o'clock, just like the Saudi shows or whatever. I will say this, the reason why I didn't start this review early, because I actually did fall asleep, sadly, during the show. I was very tired. And yeah, again, since the show was technically not that great, that's why I did fall asleep. That's why I'll give points off, because again, the show was not that great to make me keep, up during, again, keep in mind, this happened in the afternoon. This was the afternoon. Was it that intriguing to keep me up during the afternoon? Not necessarily, sadly. But I won't say that the show was terrible, since I did reach back to watch and see what happened. But it was like, whatever, you know what I mean, folks? So yeah, anyways. Grab your Coca-Colas. Drink it magnificently. 5 minutes bitches go, oh shit. It is Cinco de Mayo weekend, after all. I'm not Latino. Shout out to the fucking chicks out there. Shout out to my chicas out there. Drink your colas magnificently. Oh shit, cheers, motherfuckers. Anyways, yeah. So Backlash happened in France. Again, just because the crowd is good. But again, if you really think about it, the crowd is fucking annoying. They're fucking annoying. I understand this is like the first time in years they're getting a show, and like this is like the first time they're legit getting a live WWE show, a pay-per-view like that on their fucking show. But at the same time, like, y'all no different than Smarks with your gay Smarky chants. I mean, keep in mind though, this is still European. This is fucking European crowd. A lot of European fans are fucking Smarky. So, I'll be right back though. Let me fucking, that passion. Look, I'm fucking talking. The passion. Alright, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's start. The show started with Kevin Owens and Randy Orton versus the Bloodline. So this was the match to open the show. I mean, I thought this match would be, like, in the middle. I'm actually okay with this opening the show, but if anything, like, to me, this match stole the show. This was the match that I actually I cared for more. I do hate the whole, I still remember what happened last time with the stupid Orton and Kevin Owens shit where they're, we're riffing, even though it's fucking unfunny. But still, this match was, like, to look forward to. It's basically based on, like, like I said what happened in the end of the SmackDown review. When they ended SmackDown with them brawling, involving some chairs. Like, this match should be basically no DQ. Like a street fight. Guess what happened, folks? Basically, so the Bloodline came out. Well, it's Tamatunga and Solo along with Paul Heyman. They came out and they all brawled. Right? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, hell yeah. This is how it should be. If you really think about it, this is how also freaking Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth should have happened, since they had that little heated tag team feud. It should have started off like that and slowed down to maybe being the tag match it was. Not taking away from the tag match back at WrestleMania. Again, that tag match was still fucking great. I'm not denying that, but like, it's just like when you have a heated feud, you should start with a little brawl and stuff like that. But again, I'm happy that what they did during this match, like what happened. So they brawled. Oh, they're taking out referees, and Nick Aldis, so much for him being a GM, not finding these people. Like, you'll find people for studying referees and whatever. Like, oh, you're not going to break the rules? Screw it. No rules. No disqualification. A straight fight. So he makes this a street fight, which, I mean, we should have got this from the get-go. And you know what? Hey, that's a little surprise. I like that. I like that they did that. They, it's good. I like what they did. They freaking, make this a street fight. My only problem with this match, though, and again, this is unfortunately the problem with a lot of modern wrestling, like hardcore matches or no DQ matches. It's like these matches are not fast paced. That's the problem. They're not like, when you look at matches, like for example, Street Fight, you look at freaking Cactus Jack versus Triple H, Royal Rumble. Like, that match was so fast paced, good pacing too, and they freaking actually treat it like an actual hardcore match. And if you also see in other hardcore matches, like, they actually treat it like hardcore, Unfortunately, a lot of matches nowadays, like, they're not very hardcore when there are no disqualifications. Just the typical kendo stick, stomach, back, chair shots. We'll have a bunch of chairs. Yeah, occasionally maybe a table, but, like, nothing much from there. While they kind of did that on this show, they kind of, they had trash cans. It's like a long time you have not seen trash cans on a fucking hardcore match. Like, what's wrong with trash cans? I would have liked to maybe brawl a little bit in the crowd too, but hey, I mean, I'm not trying to complain much, I do think in the end of the day, the match was not too bad. The match was actually my favorite match of the night, not bar none. The match was good. The match was it was great. It was the match of the night, in my honest opinion. Match of the night. If this match was the main event of the show, I would not have complained. I really wouldn't. This match was like the only fucking match where there's a fucking story, if you think about it. And there's like the only match where there's actually like some heat. things you're looking forward to in this fucking match. So, Orton freaking Owens versus Tamatunga. I don't know, it's funny saying Tamatunga. I don't know, I just think it's funny saying, or fun to say, Tamatunga and Solo Sikoa. Them brawling outside the ring. Then, we get, them they're freaking throwing around Prime. Again, Prime is on the ring, is in the center of the ring. It's going to be on every pay-per-view. I will say this about the Prime logo. I'm happy that the Prime logo is not too distracting. It's really not too distracting. So, good on WWE and Prime for not being a distracting logo on the ring. While I'm still not a fan of, the idea of logos being on the freaking ring, I do agree. This is something I agree with Vince McMahon. That, a lot of people like to crap on McMahon and shit like this because this whole Me Too accusation type of shit. We'll have to hate on men, and we have to hate on McMahon because it's the popular thing to do to hate McMahon even before this accusation. Before this accusation, again, these sparks like to hate on McMahon because he's an out of touch old man that didn't push my indie midgets. Again, I like that there's it would be a clear canvas. It makes you care about what's going on in the ring. Makes you care about the wrestlers and shit like that. It's the beauty of it. But unfortunately, this is the problem. This is one of the things about the TKO era where it's gonna ruin shit like that. So, yeah. Anyways, we had trash cans get involved after some prime cans. They're throwing shit at each other. They're throwing around each other. It's cool, nice little brawl. Opening the show, and then they kept brawling around the ring. They used trash cans. They used some candlesticks. You had, freaking Tamatunga's back freaking getting whipped got good whooping. There's some tables that got involved. You had two, we did have two table spots. Owens did a body splash onto Tamatunga. Solo was about to get put through the table by Orton, but then Samoan dropped to her through the table. Orton rolled out of the ring. We did get another. Tamatunga got back involved to help Solo. They're attacking Solo. They're keeping him up. They used trash cans. They did a hip thrust. They did the fucking hip attack. Freaking Umaga's move. And then they got a bunch of chairs. Again, it's a bunch of chairs. Again, I hate that. You gotta get more than 4 chairs. Aren't there other weapons in a street fight? Come on here. You know what I mean? I mean, sure, I get it. It's chairs, but it's. That's the problem. A lot of street fights nowadays, it's just it's chairs, always chairs. And to think that this match is very, very hardcore, we're gonna have a bunch of chairs, basically, essentially making this match a chairs match. Remember when WWE used to do chairs matches? And it's really? Dave, remember TLC, tables, ladders, and a chairs match. Ugh. I'm just happy we are moving on from the whole shit of the TLC gimmick, you know what I mean? And it has been a long time you've seen a TLC match. But it's gotta make sense when they bring that back, when they do a TLC match. Instead of having to rely on a pay-per-view calling it TLC. Regardless of that, then we had Orton coming out. Yeah, I'm stalking. I was shut up, old Michael Cole. Oh my god. Remember when all these smarts are praising Michael Cole? Hey, I'm stalking it. There, Johnny, stalking. Shut up. You're fucking, you're still a tool. But then they all get it done. We got Vintage Orton. He did his combo move. He did his DDT. It would have been nice if, utilizing the chairs with a freaking DDT onto the chair. It would have been something. Owens then, he grabbed a bunch of chairs, setting it up. He did a brain buster on the top rope. Again, to me, the problem with this spot is that, how is this psychology where he was about to jump from the top of the top rope to the chairs? You understand the guy's going to move. That's the thing. Not much proper psychology a lot of times in modern wrestling. But I'll get it. It worked out to his favor because he did brain buster top to the fucking Tamatunga guy. Tamatunga. Solo got I can't nowhere to Orton onto the announce table. But then after when they were, Owens was gonna pin Tamatunga after that brainbuster, we had someone interrupt the match, and it was some guy named, I'm still trying to remember this name. Tanga Loa? Who? Tanga how? What? Loa? What? Who? Oh, I don't know. Some fucking guy from the Anoa'i family. It was not Jacob Fatu as people saying it was gonna be. Maybe they're saying his debut for a bigger moment. Jacob Fatu, who's like one of the bigger, like, he's one of the biggest indie stars that's from the Anoa'i family. Man, they got so many fucking people in that family, don't they, huh? My God, they keep popping babies. But you know, that's a good thing. You know? Bloodline type of shit, right? I mean, that shit is the purpose of fucking, you know, of sex. Fucking produce them and pooping up babies. That's good on them. Not just like, you know, being promiscuous, going out in the world being promiscuous and shit like that. It's good stuff. Good on them. Good on them. But yeah, fucking Tanga Loa, whatever. Isn't the fucking same Tanga like was it Tamatunga? I don't fucking get it. Whatever. Tanga Loa. Oh my God, that sounds like, oh man, I'm gonna get used to it. Oh yeah, Tanga Loa, man, they gotta change these names. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. The other Tonga, instead of with an A, or Tanga Loa, whatever. He shows up, he pulls the ref out, and he gets the steel steps, hitting it on Orton and Kevin Owens. And then Solo gets up immediately. He attacks Kevin Owens with a chair and does the Yanagi onto the chair. 1, 2, 3. Owens and Orton loses. And we have the new Bloodline, essentially, where it's now 3 people with Paul Heyman. I like this, you know. You see, at least like when they debut somebody who we don't really know and see, at least the beauty of this, you see, this is how you do more so debuts, is that when you do a debut of somebody that people don't fucking know, the beauty of this is that, and unlike some gay NXT fuckers, like, guys, this guy from NXT, you actually explain that, you know, it makes sense when they're, oh, it's family, you know? It's not, oh, this guy from NXT, like him now. Maybe it's kind of the same reason, but at least, like, you know, there's a story behind it already to make you care about this Tanga Loa guy, okay? Let's be for real here. That's different than this whole gay NXT shit. I guess, sadly, the only way you can save these NXT wrestlers from, like, not failing is you have to basically make them, oh, they get it, they're from the Bloodline. But they're not. Like, really, not all of them is from the fucking gay Bloodline. Anyways. Alright. Okay, let's move on from that match. So, after that match happened, we then, I don't know, some stupid shit happened, I don't care. Second match. What happened in the second match, ladies and gentlemen? Hold on a second. So much for this being memorable, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, how can I forget? A bunch of releases happened, so I'll definitely make a future video about the releases, unfortunately. That's a darn shame. I mean, actually, no, not darn shame, it's good. Like, a lot of people fucking should get rid, like, a lot of them are just, like, dead weight, you know what I mean? Whatever. Yeah, second match. Bayley defeated Naomi and Tiffany Stratton in a triple threat match to retain the women's title. I don't care for this match, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm a bad person for not caring about women's goddamn wrestling, but I care about Tiffany Stratton, though. I mean, it was obvious that she was not going to win, though. So, yeah. Fucking Bayley with her fucking smarky fans, like, oh, Bayley, I wanna know, I fucking hate these fucking chants. And you guys, you motherfuckers are simping over like the unattractive bitches. Like, I swear to God, why are you guys simping on the most unattractive cunts in the fucking world? What, is it because they're a bit unattractive, you think you guys got a chance? Is that why y'all simping for these bitches? Like, give me a fucking break. They're not gonna fuck you. I'm sorry, they're not. Come on. They're not. They're just not. Fucking really Bailey with her fucking now half-shaved head? AKA Jay Leno in drag? It's fucking Jay Leno. Go back to your garage, Jay Leno, please. Naomi, again, she's fucking disgusting predator. She looks like the hipster predator. And freaking Tiffany Stratton, the only chick who resembles a female. I mean, I would have gone with a chick who represents a female, but it's too early for her, supposedly. But, I mean, I don't care. At least we would get a female. Whatever. I don't know. I don't care. Like, during this match, I'll get it. Tiffany got taken out, and then, we're gonna roll around with the two baby faces, and the two baby faces support each other. Oh, wow. I don't care. The new Bloodline confronts Jey Uso. We get like a recap of like what happened early in the show, and then Jey Uso's backstage, and then we see the new Bloodline confront Jey Uso. Ooh, wow, that's interesting. And then we see Paul Heyman's like, he's like very sad to like Jey, like, help me. I don't know. Oh, French crowd is built different. What you guys talk? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Gay, you're gay. Was it the third match? Oh yeah, the third match. Damian Priest defeats Mia Jen. Yeah, so much of this being main event. This was not the main event. Main event Jey Uso with the help of Finn Balor, JD McDuffie, and McGee to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Listen, again, the two world title matches, it was so fucking predictable that these title matches were not going to change. It's, okay? What's worse about this match is that this match dragged on longer than it needed to be. The match wasn't terrible but at the same time, it felt like a match that should have been on a fucking Raw, okay? If you really think about it. Well, the match wasn't terrible because, some good action. It was not a terrible match. You knew Damian Priest was going to win anyways. But they kept dragging this match because JD McDuffie and McGee came out to try to help Damian Priest. But then Finn Balor and then fucking Jey Uso basically proceeds to be like fucking John Cena. Guy kicking out of everything. I don't know. It's whatever. Jey Uso was about to win at one point, but then, JD McDuffie had put the fucking foot on the ropes for Damian. And then we get super South of Heaven, whatever, the super choke slam basically. But the difference about the South of Heaven than a normal choke slam, he does a big splash. I mean, or he just splashed down, like basically lands on his fucking butt. The same way he'll fucking, he'll fucking choke slam one guy in the fucking bed and then fucking proceeds to stomp on a fucking dildo. Because he's a bisexual Undertaker, as they call him. I don't know why the fuck are fans calling him the bisexual Undertaker, by the way. I don't get it. Is he actually bisexual? Is this the fucking dream that Stephanie McMahon had where she wanted to fucking push people to become bi-champions? Are we finding that fucking world now where they wanted like 10 years ago to push some person? But if Damian Priest really fucking bisexual? Why are you right now is he bisexual? Why? Like why? Why? And if he was not bisexual, what's wrong, you fucking fans? Like, chanting bisexual Undertaker. Are you guys fucking gay? Like, you guys actually want these guys to be gay? I swear to God, a lot of wrestling fans are fucking gay. Because they fucking want these wrestlers to be gay. I know I fucking said a lot of gay insults, but, like, at the same time, it's because a lot of these wrestlers fucking resemble gayness. Finn Balor is like beloved by fucking gay people, where they're fucking saying, where these fucking fans will say, when they go on wrestling forums on the internet, they'll say, what wrestler you go homo for? And then, I'll go gay for Balor. Oh, I wish the Demon Balor would seduce me. Like, what kind of fatty some of you are? Like, I fucking hate these fans. I hate these fucking smarts. I hate them. God, and you guys kill wrestling, and again, you kill wrestling even more than now that fucking Cody is champion, and you're turning your back on him. I will always hate you guys. I knew this was gonna happen. Whatever, and now you guys want? You guys want Damian Priest to be? This is why I fucking want. I'm not kidding. This is why I fucking called these the Judgment Day, the secret bisexuals. It's just a darn shame that fucking Dominic, Dominic, I love you, love the fans. It's a darn shame that Dominic's involved in this gay group, though. That's the problem, because they're all fucking secretly bisexual. There's the secret bisexuals, that I like to call them. The Judgment Gay, the secret bisexuals, that's what they are. All of them. All of them are the secret bisexuals. Well, everybody knows they're bisexuals. Whatever. Jey Uso got speared by Damien. So again, the spear is just fucking diluted to, again, another move that's just basically gonna be like a super kick where you just get speared and it's like kick out of two type of shit. Jey Uso does a bunch of spears in this match, and then he was about to win but doesn't, and then, you know, get it south of heaven from the top rope, blah blah blah. The match was actually not too terrible. I mean, sure, that interference added to the match to make it a bit better, because let's be honest, it was just just Jey Uso and Damian Priest happening. It's just like, who the fuck would really care? But at the same time, what does it tell you? Damian Priest, his first title defense, and he can't even do it on his own. I understand he's a fucking heel and all, but like, it's not like you haven't established any credibility for this motherfucker to retain a title. That's the fucking problem here. Like, that's the problem with a lot of heel champions, that you don't really make them look credible. Don't even, like, at least with Roman, he actually is credible, where he actually had wins as a heel, where not always he had help. Sure, a lot of people remember his title reign now as he always got help to win. But at least when he established himself before that he could win matches, even as a heel and a babyface by himself. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing? Just to say the wrestling's fucking garbage. After the match, the secret bisexuals go to attack Jey Uso, but then Damian Priest stops them. Oh wow, or stops them. Oh wow, look, essentially the Judgment Gay. Who the fuck cares? Who cares? And why would I care about Damian Priest versus Finn Balor? I really don't care to see that as a fucking future world title match. What? It's gonna happen at SummerSlam? And the return of the Demon? Who the fuck is calling me? I don't know why I got the call. I got a call, ladies and gentlemen. I have to call a person back. Yeah, okay. Alright, that happened. In the fourth match, Jade Cargill, Bianca, yeah, bitch, sexy black bitch, I got my big weave and shit, I got Shakisha. Where's my weave? Where's my weave? Man, where's my weave at? Where's my weave? You know, I'm a big weave and shit. I'm a sassy black bitch. You know, don't mess with my weave and shit. I don't go Shakisha your ass. Don't mind my weave is green, bitch. You know, I'm fucking wrong. We're rocking with the weave. I'm sassy black bitch. I'm sexy. You know, I look like a man. Whatever. The two She-Hulky bitches. I mean, whatever. At least they look feminine. There are a lot of She-Hulks. I don't know. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They defeated the Kabuki Warriors. Fine. I don't care. You know, whatever. They won the tag titles. Fine. Good on them. Whatever. Oh, Jade Cargill's a star power. No, she doesn't. She doesn't. We get what's announced for the King of the Ring tournament that's gonna happen on Raw and SmackDown. Okay, I want to talk about this for a little bit. So what's announced for the upcoming Raw? Shayna Baszler versus Zelina Vega for the Queen of the Ring tournament. Ivy Nile versus Zoe Starks. Oh yeah, these are really intriguing. Okay, and again, this is the problem with King of the Ring tournaments, or tournaments in general. It's just great. We're getting boring tournaments where no stories. And they're gonna have, and it involves people who gives a fuck. So watch. So like the next 2 months, basically, we're gonna get boring, fucking. We're gonna get legit boring, fucking. We're gonna get fucking legit boring ass matches. We're gonna get boring fucking months of boring tournaments and shit. King of the Ring, whatever. It's gonna be fucking gay tournament that's gonna happen. Then fucking Money in the Bank is gonna be boring gay ass fucking Money in the Bank qualifiers. Am I good? Who the fuck's gonna be excited for those? Come on here. Come on, why? Great, fucking gay tournaments. Like, yeah, who the fuck likes tournaments? Ugh. And it involves fucking boring people. Like, who the fuck cares? Natty Nightbar versus Io Sky for the Queens of the Ring, and Oscar versus Lyra Valkyria. Who? Who? Oh, Lyra Valkyria? Oh, well, wow, okay, whatever. For life, this bitch is debuted, and she's already getting a fucking game return. What are you doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? He's going out for the King of the Ring tournament. Sheamus versus Gunter, which, okay. I mean, but the problem is, why not save this match for the semifinals? You know, I would rather they do this match at, I mean, shouldn't this be the, come on. Doing this as a first round, sure, it's exciting. But, like, come on. There's so much things you could do to make people care about this happening in the future. Why are we doing this match first off the bat? Because here's the thing, what they also announced. They announced McIntyre versus Finn Balor. So what? Fucking, you're not gonna, why not during the fucking tournament? You know, you have Sheamus, Gunter, McIntyre advance, and then somehow one of the two, they face each other, or heck, you know, and it leads to like the finals of Gunter versus one of them. Even Sheamus or something. Like, why are we doing this? Imagine the fucking potential of making you care about the tournament. Like, come on here, what are we doing? What? So they're doing... And again, this is my problem. They're doing two baby faces facing each other, which is Rey Mysterio versus Kofi Kingston. Like, why? And they're doing freaking... They're doing, again, McIntyre versus Balor, which is a heel versus heel feud. What are you doing? And Ricochet versus Ilja Dragunov. Okay, in what fucking world does it make sense for this Ilja motherfucker getting immediately a King of the Ring fucking pass? What are we doing here? Again, this King of the Ring tournament, this is the problem with the King of the Ring or tournaments in general. You're fucking doing these gay tournaments to just appease the smarts. And it's like, a lot of times, it does not make a lot of sense. You're having heel versus heels facing each other. And also not just that, it's just, there's not much stakes in story. Like, to make people care about the stories, like, technically, the fucking finals of the King of the Ring feud should be like Sheamus versus McIntyre. Like, that's already a story. That's easy in the story right there. Based on what happened with their interaction, the fucking finals should be Sheamus versus McIntyre. Is it really this hard? Or even semifinals even? What are we doing? Come on, you established that fucking... Because we know that Gunter's not going to lose to Sheamus. Okay? And McIntyre's not like, what? We're going to get a stupid match where, oh, get it? They're going to face off with no real reason at all besides get it. Their bodies, they're going to face each other. Like, come on. That itself could have been great to do at the King of the Ring tournament. I would do, like, at the King of the Ring pay-per-view, you have two semifinals happen, right? And and you have fucking the main event. Just like how they did back in the day. You have freaking semifinals. Both semifinals and the finals. It's not so hard to do, folks. I mean, but again, the problem is nowadays is that you have to cater to the fucking feminists out there. You have to do fucking shit for the fucking women. You can't do semifinals, sadly, anymore there. Because again, it's gonna cost people time. Unless you have time limits. I mean, if you know how to do fucking time limits nowadays, then it would not be a problem. You could have easily done Sheamus and McIntyre face in the pay-per-view as a semifinal, and then the winner faces whatever, SmackDown type of shit, whatever. But because you're doing Queen of the Ring tournament, and you want to limit yourself with matches, that's what they're not going to do. They're just going to do the finals of the fucking King of the Ring tournament, which is a problem. Again, why are you calling the pay-per-view King and Queen of the Ring? Like, again, it's just, wow, great. You're diluting yourself from known as the King of the Ring tournament, or just known as King of the Ring, to now King and Queen! It's so lame and gay, I'm sorry. It just is. It just is. You know, you're better off just having Crown Jewel as the fucking main pay-per-view. At least that itself is like a gender-neutral name. Calling the show Crown Jewel, and then you could just do the pay-per-view, the fucking King of the Ring tournament right there. At least it's a fucking gender-neutral name. But what? You're still gonna do Crown Jewel, yet and it's gonna resemble Crown, and like, what's the point of Crown Jewel anyways? You know what I mean? Whatever. I don't know. The main event, Cody Rhodes defeats AJ Styles. Like, nobody fucking seen Styles not gonna lose, or fucking Cody's not gonna win. Again, in my honest opinion, this match is very overrated by Smarks, because I'm seeing some comments that already people are saying this match was so great. This match could be up the par to Ospreay and Danielson. It's like, who the fuck cares? Stop trying to appeal to Meltzer and all this shit. But at the same time, this match was not even that good. I'm sorry, this match was not even that good in my honest opinion. Okay, like towards the ending, the match was fine because that's when it picked up. But this match turned out, again, it started as your gay typical wrestling where they're doing gay wrestles to each other. And then they're doing boring moves to each other, and they're doing moves like, I don't care. I'm not invested. I'm not intrigued. There's no heat in this match. Why should I care? Like, as a wrestling match, I just didn't really care. Like, oh, but the crowd was into it. I don't care if the crowd is into it. I don't care if the crowds are emotionally invested. I don't care. I don't care. So, they're doing a bunch of moves to each other, but then get it. For some reason, to make this match a bit interesting, they had to do a table spot where Cody did a powerbomb to Styles. Like, what was, like, did it need to be a table spot? No, not necessarily, but they did it. After the match, then, like, they're both up, and they're, like, in each corner, like, they're talking, like, get it, I'm a better wrestler than you, indie shit, yeah! And Sparks think this is fucking intriguing, even though there's no heat. Oh, they're Georgia boys, And then they go get it, they're punching each other, they're doing a bunch of moves to each other. Sure, the match picked up a bit, but then, like, the problem is, again, the lack of selling, where, Styles had a pallet kick, and then Cody's still up from it, like, what are we doing here? Styles kept trying to attempt the Styles class. He kept kind of doing a phenomenal forearm, but then Cody kept, reversing, whatever. And then eventually Cody did a big Cody cutter from the top rope. Like, bunch of Cody cutters. Like, that could be a finisher, but it's like a stupid gay setup. And then after that, Cody then eventually does a crossroads after the big Cody cutter, and that's how he wins. With one crossroads. Which I'm happy instead of some gay 3 crossroad type of shit. I just don't understand why the guy do every time Cody when he would 3 crossroads. Like, enough with that. I mean, I even think, like, at WrestleMania, Cody could just finish off that ending of the match with just 1 crossroads. You know what I mean? I just think 3 crossroads is overdoing it unless, like, you're facing maybe, like, a Brock Lesnar even. But, like, at the same time, the crossroad is not even a fucking good finisher. I'm sorry. It's just not. It's just not. It looks like you're hurting yourself. Come on. And isn't that sad that he's doing it and Damian Priest can't do that anymore? That was like his old finisher. Because Cody is back, he's just doing the fucking dumb gay chokeslam finisher move. I don't know. Anyways, that's Backlash for you. I know it made it seem like I hated the show, which... If you really think about it, if you look back at it, the show was not even that great. But it was not terrible. I mean, I'll give it credit due. The opening match was fantastic. Well, not fantastic. It was very good. It was very good. The World Championship match was fine. The main event was, I mean, it's okay. It's very overrated. It was boring at first, and then it picked it up, but it's like, at the same time, it wasn't even that good. So, if you think about it, the match was like, wasn't terrible, but wasn't great. The third match with the world title with Damian and Jay was okay, but again, just because the interference got involved, it would save this match from, like, being a really, like, who cares about this match type of deal. And no one really cares about the 2 women matches besides Smarks or Simps, you know? I mean, who cares? I mean, people will care about Tiffany Stratton, though. Anyways, that's fucking Backlash. Oh, the crowd! Ugh, I don't care. Shut up. Crowd is fucking annoying Smarky fans. I mean, good for them, but it's like, ugh, y'all annoying. If you guys are literally saying the show is good just because of the crowd, y'all fucking weird. I don't know. And unfortunately, that empowers these fans because get it? They can chant all this stupid shit when they go because that's what they think. That's what the reason why Smarks like they'll praise this shit because get it? You know, they want to make themselves go over. That's literally the fucking problem with Smarks. They go to the fucking show rather than just actually enjoying the show. They'll go to just like they want to make themselves go over. Not about like you know caring about watching the wrestlers in person. That's the sad reality. Anyways, I'm just keep it real. Get your games closed magnificently. Spy Mr. Bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. Shout out to my fucking, my friend chicks out there. You know. But fuck the show, really. Anyways, that's what I'm done, guys. Just keep it real. Till next time. Peace. Yeah, bye. Not the worst show. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't a bad show by any means, but wasn't that great. Actually, let's consult the chat a little bit, shall we? Let's see what's happening in the chat. Chatto. What's going on in the chat? Start the show. What's going on in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on in the chat? Maybe I'll pay more attention if I get some super chat. I don't know. And I'll definitely like you know I can definitely take you know requests and all that type of shit. I'll definitely obey the super chats. That's for damn sure. I'll pay more attention, and I'll definitely you know do certain things if you request super chats. You know what I mean, folks? No doubt about it. Let's see if there's anything that noteworthy to mention in the super chats, or even the chats in general. If you're a Roman Reigns fan, they'll call you Indian. Yeah, isn't that sad? They'll call you Indian if you're a Roman Reigns fan, just because you look brown. Again, I'm not Indian though, really not though. I'm seeing Sparks even saying that, oh, if you don't like this main event, you're probably a Roman Reigns fan. Why does Roman Reigns have to do with the match? Like maybe because you know Roman actually fucking make people care about the show, you dumbasses. That's like saying like back in the day. If you don't like this match, you're probably an Austin fan. If you're like watching some gay matches happening, you know what I mean? I don't know. The fans were kind of annoying, but you know the sad thing is, like a lot of these marks, like this crowd was very fantastic. It made the show better. Like shut the fuck up. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna say, people. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the Cinco de Mayo weekend. Yeah. I don't know. Enjoy life, alright? I'll definitely do a video eventually about the gay releases that happened. Maybe tomorrow. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm just keep it real. Get your games closed. By Miss Bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. That's all I'm done gotta say. Until next time. Peace. Yeah, bye. And broadcast. Thank you for joining me live, ladies and gentlemen.